Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, February 10, 2022. Even though you like to have things planned out and organized, you may find that you have to give up a bit of that control today. Understand that there may be a better way to solve a problem without having to go through the traditional, long-winded methods. Feel free to take a more creative approach to things today and make sure that you allow room for curve balls. Some paperwork regarding business, or any kind of partnership, might need to be executed today. A lot of phone calls may need to be made, but communication should be clear, open and honest, so you are likely to accomplish exactly what needs to be accomplished. A very intimate and loving conversation could take place between you and a close friend or lover, who might follow the conversation up with a visit to your home. Enjoy your day. This will be an excellent day to become aware of the fruits of the inner work that you have been doing. Inner turmoil isn't lacking at the moment, unfortunately, and it will push you to expose yourself more and more. You can no longer use force. Rather, you are now going to be more accessible to others. You, and everyone around you, likes this very much indeed. You may feel somewhat hemmed in by the role models society currently has to offer. As you struggle to arrive at your own definition of the truly modern achiever, the people around you sometimes criticize your own rather liberated attitudes. Just because their ideas are not in sync with yours, in no way invalidates them. If your ideas are a tad too radical, theirs are certainly too conventional. There's room on this earth for both points of view. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. Things just come out badly sometimes, and sometimes your family brings out the worst in you. Keep in mind that they have your best interests at heart. It's okay to tell them how you feel. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. If someone has recently approached you about forming a partnership, it might be well worth your while to give this serious consideration. The energy from the day's planetary aspects is supportive of forming a successful partnership, even if it's not something you've ever really thought of. Sit down and talk with this person. Write out ideas and share plans. Explore this opportunity before discounting it. Trust in your analytical skills to see things clearly. Be calm. Don't get upset, don't try to force actions, be above it all. The vibrations will push you to calmly study the situation today. Put old ideas and relationships that don't help you in the garbage so you can go on more lightly. Make place around you without upsetting the order of things. You will thus be able to think about new projects. This doesn't mean that you have to run towards success, but to be ready for it. Today you are likely to have some nice surprises come your way in your relationships, especially in your private life. Your companions may show their appreciation of you through some surprising act. In any case, you have a very good chance of finding yourself at the center of things, bowing under the spotlights, and dressed to the nines. Accept the applause that comes your way. Bravo! A day after the Moon and the dwarf planet Ceres left your income sector, while this has left you with a nose for money and a lucrative sense of direction, this was not the end of planetary activity here. Instead, as Uranus and the North Node regroup, and knowing that they are both here for the rest of the year, their focus is on a growing alliance with planets on the career front just as they are coming together. There are some friendly skies today, with positive conditions on the income and career fronts, while on the other this is a good day for communication, talks, and for personal and professional networking. Ahead of next week's romantically charged full moon and then the moon's return to your relationship sector later in the week, the focus has turned to first having the communication lines open. Having the moon in your communication sector during the dwarf planet series' first full day back here will make it easier to remain emotionally engaged, wearing your heart on your sleeve from the start. Your tarot reading for today. The Chariot, the World, and the Tower. Your draw evokes your destiny and shows that you are promised a good future. The cards you have chosen show that you have a great inner strength. You owe it to your life experience. In the past you have encountered personal difficulties and obstacles that you have overcome. And although you still have some painful feelings, you have also developed the ability to bounce back, to regain the desire to move on and develop yourself in your daily life. Today you face new challenges and you are ready to take the necessary steps to move towards these new objectives. Particularly on an emotional level, you would like to spend your life alongside a man you can count on in any situation, and that you can trust. Lately you have made some substantial advances which mean that today you can look for more in your love life and put a lot of hope in the future. It is these new opportunities which are particularly mentioned in your draw. It seems that in the coming weeks, an unexpected event will give you the opportunity to finally achieve something that is very close to your heart. The potential that the cards have highlighted should open new doors and allow you to completely renew your personal life. The cards evoke new meetings and new journeys during which your view of the world is expected to grow further. Symbolically, it proves that you are in a transition period during which things could change in your life. The difficulties and obstacles you are facing today, which make you doubt yourself and your chances of success, should soon fade and give way to a fruitful period during which luck should be smiling on you again. This may be the time to consider doing more in your life to bring you closer to your dreams, to reconnect with the people who matter to you, and get back to basics. By acting in this way, you should be able to fully develop yourself during the month of February 2022, and thereby benefit from all the future opportunities evoked in your draw. The caveat is that it can make us more discriminatory about the people we trust, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. To be honest, it's important to be a little suspicious of everyone until they've proven that they're trustworthy. We can expect to be somewhat indecisive throughout the day. This can allow us to get to the bottom of situations and make sure that we're giving equal energy to people who are reciprocating. If not, it's an indication that the relationship must evolve. If we are partnered, relationship challenges can be worked out by communicating desires and coming to wise compromises. Mutual respect and admiration grow as we adapt to new circumstances while agreeing to make each other a priority. If unpartnered, this influence can make us quite eager for a mate. Because we are open with our expectations and fair in our asks, we could now meet someone who fits our bill. Be mindful that showy displays of affection can actually be a turn-off, as this influence resonates with more mature and sincere declarations of love and appreciation.